Yo, this is something that I learned. That's it's ancient, but took me a little while to learn it. You got to almost come to it on your own in a way, but I'll share it with you guys. It's on degeneracy, habitual sin, vices. So there is, and being fat, right? Same thing, same exact thing. So there is a train of thought that is prevalent in our culture that deliverance is quick. Take a pill, do this shot, do this thing. It's painless, it's effortless. And just when it comes to any of those vices, you've built up a time where you have done them for so long. I mean, maybe some of you guys that are watching my videos, you guys came up with phones in your hand. Maybe you guys started watching impure things, like when you were like 8 years old, something disgusting, 10 years old. And it's been saturated in your life. Like maybe you got 10 years of habitual sins. Maybe some of you guys, are into drinking, and maybe it's been drinking for a couple of years. Maybe it's been drinking for decades, man. I remember when I was drinking, it was decades, dude. Maybe some of you guys are fat and lazy, and you've built that up over time. You've been fat and lazy your whole life. And you don't get fat overnight. You don't get lazy overnight. You don't get ingrained in impure culture overnight. You do it step by step by step, day by day by day. You build up that habitual sin. You don't just get whatever you call it. We use some fun language here. You don't get tight just on the weekends once in a while. You do it all the time. You start it just becomes like a thing. Like, I have a drink with dinner. I have a drink after dinner. I have a drink before dinner. I have a drink when I'm happy. I have a drink when I'm sad. I have a drink when I have a good day at work. I have a drink when I'm a bad day at work. I view impurity when I'm alone. I'm alone most of the time, so most of the time I view impurity. I can't say no to food. I can't say no to video games. If it's a time I got a few minutes to myself, I'm going to go play a video game. Like, I'm full on in the vice. I'm full on addicted. Why do you guys think that you're going to be delivered from it so quickly? You don't want to be either, because it'll steal the work from being delivered. It'll steal the pangs of turning those things down, the fortitude that you gain by turning those things down. So here's what I would say. As many years as you had done whatever, X habitual sin, X thing, you've made a habit of it, expect that it's going to take at least half the time, if not the total time. So maybe the rest of your life, right? I think the tendency for people that have an addictive personality is you will have to say no to it every day for the rest of your life. Now, in the beginning, it's going to be a lot harder. But as you progress and you say no and you fall less often, it gets easier and easier and easier. So that's a quick lesson on any of the habitual sins and any habits that you've had. Expect that your deliverance, you're not going to be free of it. Enjoy the battle, enjoy the fight. It gets easier every time you say no. You build up that fortitude, and that vice that you had becomes a great virtue because you are fighting against it. You are fighting the good fight against it. And guys, I want you to know, making these videos, like, to share stuff I learned along the way. The point is that I'm coming from your lifestyle, right? I have a highly addictive personality with pretty much everything. So I got to keep myself super measured and super governed all the time, like a freaking military dictator. Like, I'm no joke, man. So the way I view the world is no joke as well. So when things need to be cut out, there needs to be zero tolerance policy. Expect that you will fall, but each time you fall, you got to get up and recover and shake it off and have a firm resolve never to do that again. If this resonates with you, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up. I guess it helps with these algorithms as I'm learning along the way. And that's it. Out.